Hi everybody, this is Vanessa again, and I'm coming to you with a different topic today. And the topic that I'm going to talk about today is a blended family. And I'm going to talk about a blended family because that's my family. My children are growing up in a blended family where there are many adults and children that are combined together. They don't actually live in a blended family, but because of the different relationships that exists within the family, it is a blended family. So yesterday, um, I was actually here with my girls, and we were just sitting around, and I'm on the computer, doing some things, and the telephone rings. And when the telephone rang, I usually don't answer, but someone said out loud to answer the phone, so I answered the phone. And when I checked the caller ID, I didn't see anyone's name. I just saw a number, and I think it might have said cell phone or something like that. So I just answered because my kids have a lot of people calling and stuff like that. And so I answered the phone, and I'm thinking I'm going to hear maybe one of my girls' friends or something like that. So I say hello, and I'm like, hello, and the person was like with an attitude. So I was like, ooh. I said hello again, trying to get the person to just say what it is that they needed to say. And the person was like, can I speak to John? But without really an attitude the second time she spoke. So I realized who it was, which is his girlfriend. I realized that it was his girlfriend that was actually on the phone. So I was like, oh, hold on. And when I said that, and I called out his name, everyone that was actually in the house started to laugh. And I guess they were laughing because of my reaction. Number one, I was a little affected, even possibly offended, by the way that she answered the phone. Her first saying instead of just saying what it is that she wanted. It's not as if we don't know each other. She's been in his life for a number of years, I think about 8 years now. So that's a pretty long time to have a relationship with someone, and to know that the person has been in and out of this house, and I've been in the house with her as well. And so I started to think about it after answering the phone and getting the reaction that I got from the girls, and then having a slight reaction from John, his uncomfortability with me answering the phone, her hanging up right away after she told him whatever it is that she needed to tell him, and that feeling that something happened, and it was my fault. And so I just started to feel a little awkward about the whole situation. And I started to talk to the girls, my girls that were here. I was just telling them basically that it's pretty much a shame that as adults we really can't seem to get over whatever personal things that we have going on with ourselves to welcome in someone new in someone's life. I don't have any ill will towards this person. I really don't. I just feel personally, and to put it out there, I honestly feel that that she's not a genuine person. And if you have been in a relationship with anyone and they move on, you move on, but you're still connected. I'm still always going to be connected to this man because I have children with him. So if I see something that's amiss, I will talk about it. I will discuss it with him. Let me see what he thinks. Let me see if he's aware of it. The same way that hopefully he will do for me if he sees that something isn't right in my relationship, which he has. He has texted me and talked to me about certain things that he feels is a concern, especially when it comes to my time with the girls. So if she's here and I'm not here, and their relationship is on a rocky ground and my kids are affected by what's going on, I'm going to say something. So I started to think, what can I do? Actually, what can I really do to sort of blend this family and make it even more cohesive, and so there won't be so much struggle and so much strain and so much weird energy around my kids. Because even though they're older, my youngest is 14, she'll be 15 in May, and the other one is 18, and my 21-year-old is, out and about all the time and has a mind of her own, can really speak up for herself and defend herself. But I'm always thinking about, Patsy and Crystal, who are young and never really want, I mean, they have attitudes with people, but they really don't want, you know, to disrespect her in any way. And they try to sort of understand her oddities, her weirdness, her differences. Let's say, not weirdness or oddities, but her differences. What I thought about doing was to actually call her and have a sit down with her, because we've never done that. 8 years she's been here. She had a baby. I've taken care of her baby. I've done so many different things. She's done things with my kids as well. She's taken them out to the movies. She's, you know, given them rides certain places. She's done done a few things, given them gifts during certain holidays and maybe their birthday and stuff like that. She's been around for a while. She knows them. But I feel like it's about time to bridge that gap and stop the unnecessary madness. This is sort of unnecessary, and for both of us to be acting as if we're 14 years old. I'm going to have a conversation with her, and I'm going to talk to her about the things that make me feel uncomfortable, and hopefully she will not take it, what makes me uncomfortable, and hopefully she can do the same with me. And so that we can then move on from there and like make this work, because to me, if she's been in his life all these years, she's not going anywhere. He's not gonna, she's not going anywhere. So let's just finally come together and fix the situation. I think I would like to know what your feelings are based on this subject, whether or not you're dealing with a situation where your mom possibly has a boyfriend, or your dad has a girlfriend, or you're in a situation where your ex, you still have connections with your ex, and there's things going on that you are uncomfortable with. And how do you bridge that? How do you work around someone else's personality and someone else's characteristics that you don't really understand? What are the things that you do? Please leave a comment or a question, and I'd answer it. Thanks for watching. Okay, and I'll do an updated video to let you know how my meeting went, and hopefully I can do it this weekend. All right, bye.